What's up, everyone? Still tired from last night from doing the fuel lines, but pretty much the storage tank is done and installed and plumbed up. Now I just got to hook up the wiring harness so it turns on, and hopefully I can start it today. Here's the harness. Looks pretty simple. Have the pump relay. There's a fuse. This is what actually goes into the surge tank lid. That makes the electrical connections to the fuel pump inside the surge tank. Looks like we have a ground wire, power, and the trigger. So basically, I think I need to tap into the electrical on the existing pump harness that turns the pump on and off. And I think that will also be used to trigger the pump on the surge tank. I got the harness laid out in the trunk. I think I'm going to be putting the relay and the fuse somewhere here. Maybe use these existing holes to mount more rib nuts. The harness is long enough for the actual connector that goes into the fuel pump. Not sure if you can see that. But this will go in there, and thankfully the harness is long enough for the power and ground to make it to the battery area. I may need to extend the trigger wire, because I believe somewhere up there is where the harness for the OEM fuel pump that I will be tapping into to also control the surge tank fuel pump. Okay, rib nuts are in. Try this one hand, but now I can. Oh, not showing it. Screw in the relay. I'm gonna do the same and put the fuse over here. Okay, relay and fuse hooked up. Now I gotta put this guy. Should only go one way. It is keyed. God, should have like done this before. Oh my God, like this maybe. One hand skills, I think. Yeah. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to be using this posi tap. I'm not going to lie, I've never used this one. I've used other style T-taps, but not this one. This one looked a little more secure, so I'm going to try it. So what we're going to do is open the bottom piece up. I'm not going to do it all the way, but the wire trying to tap in will go through here. Okay, I will open it all the way. And then as you close this cap, it kind of punctures the wire trying to tap into. And it's secured in there with a cap. And then on the other side is going to be my trigger wire. You strip the wire per the instructions 3/8 of an inch. Kind of like stuff the wires in there and through this hole. And then you screw it all up. So that's how we're going to tap into the trigger wire from the OEM pump relay. Per Radium's instruction, the pump trigger wire should be the heavy gauge wire that is black, well not black, but red and white. So it has to be this one. Now there is another red and white wire down here, but it's said to choose the red and white wire that is close to the black wire, and that is the thin black wire there. So we're going with the red white wire down on this bottom corner here. Okay, let's try and do this. Here. And then screw in. Ooh, don't cross thread it. I think that's right. I'm gonna open this cap. Where is my trigger wire? Oh my god, it's hiding. So, I already stripped it. 3/8 of an inch. I guess you just shove it in there. Oh, wait. Gotta put it through this guy. And I guess you just throw it in there. Not sure if you guys can see that. Let me adjust the camera. Guess this just goes in there. Feels secure. Just a closer shot of the power hookup as well as the ground. Okay, the moment's here. This is either gonna go really good or really bad. My worst fear is when it doesn't start up, and my other fear is there's a leak somewhere, but cross my fingers. It might also be loud because I haven't installed the muffler back on, so it's not too late at night, so hopefully the neighbors aren't tripping. So here we go. Oh, one last thing. When I first started, I'm gonna let the fuel prime, and a mechanic taught me where if you turn the car's ignition on without depressing the clutch, it actually runs the pump. So I might do a couple of cycles of that just to kind of fill up the surge tank. I don't know how it gets filled up, or to know the level of it. So again, this is new for me, so about to find out. Ooh, she cranking. Cool. All I gotta do is check for leaks. Again, I didn't smell anything. At first I thought I did, but I think it was just the straight pipe exhaust, no cats. So, um, but it runs. I'm thankful that it didn't take too many cranks. I mean, it usually does anyways because cold starts on E85 is difficult. So yeah, I'm just gonna poke around in the cabin as well as underneath the car just to check for any obvious leaks. But other than that, I think it's a wrap.